So I bought this Popeye PCB. I bought it with graphic issues. I bought it for $100 on KLOV, and I was hoping I could fix it. So I reached out to the guys on KLOV, the forums there, and see if they ever saw this before. And one of the members there is a great repair guy, Phil Bennett, pointed me in the right direction. So I'm going to show you how you could fix this repair here. You fix this board if you ever had Popeye issue like this. I'll tell you what to look for and how to fix it up. And it does coin up, everything plays, but you can see obviously there's some heavy graphic issues. Coin up. See, everything works, it's just this heavy graphic issue is not really playable. So if you have this issue, I'll try to point you in the right direction. Hopefully I'll get you fixed up. So I'm here with the Popeye PCB. Alright, and I have a working one, so I was able to actually confirm. You can see it's a 2-board stack. This is a CPU board, and over here is the video board. I was able to confirm it's definitely the video board that had the issue. And so I posted up on KLOV my video issue, and the guy Phil recommended that I check out a couple things. One is this chip right here. It has a lot to do with the video, and that turned out to be fine. I checked it with my good working board. He recommended looking at the 5R RAM. This is right here, and the 4U right here. All right, and I don't know how to use a logic probe. I don't know how to read schematics, but I'm starting to teach myself a little bit here. So I was able just to compare with the logic probe the two chips that was recommended to me. The 5R and the 4U, and I was getting at pin 14 different readings on this chip right here. So what I ended up doing is I ended up picking up the 2114 RAM, and I piggybacked right on here. What I mean by piggyback is instead of desoldering the chip, I just took a good working chip and put it on there and made sure all the legs were touching. You can see the second chip on there. I'm not going to say that it works all the time if you think you have a bad chip, but I piggybacked this one on here, I booted it up, and the game came on, no issues at all. Alright, so that's actually what was wrong, and I want to thank Phil for pointing me in the right direction. This 5R RAM chip right here is the issue for the graphics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out, this bad chip out. I'm going to solder in a socket, because anytime you take anything surface mounted, you put a socket in there in case you have any problems in the future. Put the new RAM chip in the socket, and the board is good as new. I said, I don't know how to read schematics yet, but I'm trying to teach myself, but this helped a lot as well, because I was able to check, and that's all that depends. There was something wrong when I have a good working board to test with it. I was able to check and see that there was something definitely wrong with that chip. Alright, so I'm going to do the work now, and put it back in the cabinet, and play a couple rounds. So I got the RAM chip all socketed, brand new chip in there. Came out really nice actually. It didn't give me any problems at all. Removing the solder and then putting the socket in there. So we're going to put it together and boot it up and see what we got. So the PCB's in the cabinet. Again, I just want to thank Phil for pointing me in the right direction there. But if you have an issue, a graphic issue with your Popeye or possibly other Nintendo boards, try to check those RAM out. One little chip did all that mess in the beginning there. Let's just credit it. Put a couple credits in there and let's see what we got. So you can see the board's working with no issue now. So all it was just one little RAM chip was giving all that error. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a message.